We would love you to stop saying that you like hating people and making them cry.
Why?
He just seemed like a bully.
I box. I am a bully.
It's an honor to be here, guys. I want to ask first off, kind of an icebreaker question, if you will. There's a great moment late in this film where Claressa is thinking about pawning her gold medal and her mother interferes. It's the one, you can't get rid of that possession. Do each of you have a possession in your life that no matter what happens financially, that thing is priceless? That needs to stay with you.
Dang.
I would if I wasn't so cheap.
No, literally saying.
You know? I'm like, no,
I'm like, ooh. I don't know. I wish I had something that was a lot more interesting.
You know, I have it's not, you know, my mother bought a lot of costume jewelry, like from consignment stores and things like that, but there's a necklace of hers that she used to wear all the time, and when she passed, you know, I kind of went through all her stuff, and the one thing I wanted the most was her jewelry. And it's a really wonderful, cool necklace that I'm pretty sure the value of it when she got it must have been 20 bucks, 30 bucks. But to me, it's priceless. And it literally hangs in my house over a picture of her and I. And I used to wear it on my press junkets all the time, but it became, the value of it over time, especially with my success, it just became more valuable. And so it's something that I know I would never part with. Like, no matter how much money anyone offered, I would not be able to part with it. So yeah.
That reminds me of maybe there's a lot of photo albums that my family had collected just a lot of the times over the years with actual physical photos of a lot of my baby pictures and pictures of my grandma and grandpa and all of those things. And I don't have them actually like in anything digital. So if something happened to that photo album, I think I'd lose my mind. So probably that.
And my 1988 original Nintendo, I will fight. Like, I promise on everything I own, like that thing, I mean, it still works. I still got to blow on the cartridges. I still got to jiggle but that's one of my, I ain't gonna say what state it's in, but
I showed your age.
I was like, right, Nintendo, excuse me. Nintendo is a game company that started in the 80s, I wanna say.
Those are all wonderful answers, and thank you for sharing some of those personal ones. Ryan, to you specifically here, Claressa on paper, I feel like is not a very rootable protagonist. She wins all the time, and she embraces the fact that she's a bully. Yet you portray her as so lovable, and we know the real Claressa is such a hero in real life. What did you bring to this character to make sure we as the audience, we're still rooting for her despite all of her success?
Yeah, you know, I guess that sense of humanity. I knew that there were so many more layers to Claressa than people have seen before. And being able to see footage of her at 16, at 17 years old, and really seeing just the root of who she was and her literal, like, just spirit and soul. She does have a lot of soft spots. She is kind. She does care about her community. She does care about her siblings and her mom and her dad. So all of those things were just really important to make sure that people connected on a human level and didn't just see all of the victories and, you know, the times where she is confident in more of a fighter mode. And it makes those moments even more rewarding, you know? So I thought it was just really important to be handled with, I guess, a sort of delicacy and care that were some of just my favorite parts to be able to portray, to be quite honest. Just a lot of the vulnerable moments. So that was really fun for me.
Very true. Brian, before we get out of here, thank you for bringing my childhood to life earlier this summer with Transformers 1. It touched my heart. I grew up on that cartoon. Is there any chance we're going to get a sequel to that movie? I know they were talking about it over at Paramount.
Well, you can't have a Transformers 1 in the title without having a Transformers 2. You know what I mean? We still got to see what happens with Megatron and Optimus. Oh, sorry. Megatron and Optimus are part of a cartoon called Transformers that came out, and it's fine.
He's so annoying.
But thank you.
He's so annoying.
Thank you so much.
Well, guys, that film was awesome, and this film is such an achievement. I'm so stoked for audiences to check it out. Thank you both for your time.
Thanks, man. You think I don't know about what it's like to be 16? Hormones all everywhere?
Don't nobody want to hear about y'all nasty hormones.
Oh, you don't? Well, I'm going to tell you, though.